Welcome along to Graham Road, Aspley for the round 18 battle, the NEAFL Northern Conference match of the round. A strong breeze to the left of screen, so Aspley winning the toss and kicking to the left. Big Brendan Forbes in the ruck, handball there to Matthews, and now a quick kick inside 50. Daniel doing the defence, and then another Daniel, in fact, it's Wise. Back to Tommy Daniel. Defensive 50, under pressure, gets a kick in time, but only as far as Declan Bevan. Matt Ridley here, joined with Mark Perkins. I'm tipping the Sharks in a close one here, Perko.
Well, Riddle's, I think it's pretty obvious to know who I'm going to choose, but I think it should be a cracking game. Obviously, both sides are in pretty good form. Hopefully, their home ground advantage will be enough to get the Hornets over the line, but yeah, like you said, in for a cracking game.
So Matthews in the middle there, number 24. He'll get a stack of it. Had 36 touches last week on this very ground when the Hornets had a draw against the Suns. What's this breeze worth to the left of screen, Perko?
No, I would have to say probably 3 or 4 goals, but it is favouring the far pocket a little bit, and as you know, our boys don't get to play in really a lot of windy conditions, so it'll be interesting to see how the boys cope and whether they can utilise it.
A kick from Keel to centre wing, and umpire comes in and bounces it down. Big game in context of the season. Aspley with 9.5 wins from their 14 matches. They sit third on the ladder. The Sharks are second. But it's a match you'd think who can host the home final. Because I think if you finish second, is that right, Mark? You host the home final?
That's right, mate. Yep.
So whoever finishes on top gets the week off.
Second or fourth. So we've got a bit of work to do to get a top 3 spot. Obviously, there's a few other clubs that are vying for position. So, we need to win probably 3 of our last 4 games, I would imagine, to be secure at a top 3 spot. So this one's pretty crucial to us.
We're yet to see a score where 90 seconds in, but a quick kick inside 50 here. They're going to pay the mark. It'll be a mark paid to Hutchinson. An underrated defender. His kick to the outer side will have a throw in. So no score, 2 minutes in. What are the changes coming into this week for Aspley?
Oh, Liam Dawson, young Liam Dawson, the state under 18 boy who won the best player in the Division 2 in the state carnival. So he gets his first crack at senior football with the Hornets. And obviously, everyone around the football competition knows the talent Liam Dawson has. So hopefully you'll have a good game.
Aspley will go inside 50 for the first time today. Baxter couldn't mark at the back of the pack. There's Matthews again, got a handball out. Bevan, nice strong tackle. And that's won himself a free kick. That's a strong tackle in his defensive 50.
Bevo back from being omitted last week, Riddler. Played the first game in the twos in a number of years last week, so had a good game in the twos and broke his way back into the seniors for today.
We won't miss Ryan Thompson today in the pink boots. Matthews. He's got it to Reece Toy. 3 minutes in first quarter, round 18. Second plays third. They wanted Wise to go. Nallis is marked, long lead, and then plays on, but that's not the best option. Took 9 marks last week, James Nallis. He's already got 1. Good work there by Toy. Unlucky not to get a free kick. Nallis, handball, Matthews. Now, a bit of a turnover here. The kick came from Mills. Sorry, that's not Wade Mills, so I'll have to work out who the 19 is there.
Kick plays on here, Riddler.
So Colch gets it across. And now inboard to Toy, but that's a bad kick. Turnover. This will be David James. And he'll have a shot on goal, kicking into the teeth of breeze.
Yeah, short kick from Satchel there out of defence, Riddler. Under pressure, probably need to go down the line to just make sure the Hornets could get out of defence, but he's put the Hornets under pressure. Southport obviously chance kick their first goal.
He's kicked it into the man on the mark, but he's got time to pop a handball. And now Keel squeezes it to the pocket. Headlam was the target. Loose footy here. McQualter. Stacks on the mill. It's not coming out of the umpire signal. Maybe that is Wade Mills.
Bit of an ugly start to the game, Riddler.
It has been.
Not the prettiest of footy to start with.
Ball goes up. Give that to Bushy. Copeland got the long tap out. Outside 50 now. Keel with some work to do. That's a good tackle. Now they're on. Eddie Sansbury takes a bounce, falls over. He received the handball from Wagner. They want a free kick, the Hornets, but unfortunately it might be turned over. The umpire might come in here. He'll blow his whistle. Turn off. Unfortunate there for the Hornets, are away with the breeze.
And he tripped over his shoelaces then, I think, so he won't be happy
He's going
about that.
too quick.
He was going a bit too quick for himself. He's had a cracking year. Probably best on ground the last 2 weeks for the Hornets, so he's really starting to come into his own.
Kick towards the 50. Reed, one of the inclusions, I think, this week.
No, he played last week played a little bit down back last week. So I think John Blair's still trying to work out the best spot for Dylan. So he started down forward this week. So it'd be interesting to see if he goes into the ruck and can have an impact.
Cruz and Wise and James, and now to Baxter. As you said, Mark, it's been a messy opening here. We're 5.5 minutes in. We haven't seen a score. Long kick towards Mallon. Tried the half volley. There's a loose player in the middle here. Screaming for it is McCanch. They didn't go to McCanch. They went longer. And it looks like Burge has marked in the pocket. And we'll have another shot on goal. Burge it is. Jason Burge will have a kick.
The Hornets wasting their opportunities. Chance to go forward. Gary not happy.
So in comes Burge, his kick on goal, it looks good. It is good. It's the first score, it's the first major. So Burge has got it into the breeze, kicking to the right of screen. And after 6 minutes, we finally got their mark, the first score of the day. Southport 1 straight, Aspley get the score, 6.5 minutes in.
Yeah, it looks like the Hornets they've started a little bit slow. Obviously, a big game for the Hornets, so they've wasted opportunities going forward. Had a couple of chances to open Southport up and haven't been able to take it. So obviously the first goal there, not ideal, but hopefully the boys can settle down and get on the scoreboard himself pretty shortly. Because that breeze is, looks like it might have slowed down a bit, Riddler. It was 3 or 4 early, but doesn't seem to be as prominent now.
Ball back in the middle. 7 minutes in the first quarter. Mark Perkins joined with Matt Ridley, Weymouth and Forbes. Give that to the former Lake Wendouree player down in the Ballarat region. Now a quick kick out of the middle towards Mallon. McQualter straightens up, goes for home, and he's missed it to the right. Good work in the middle from Askey. I missed him.
Great clearance.
Brock Askey. So the first minor score. 7 plays no score. Copeland brings it in quickly. Wagner.
And that's Ryan Matthews there over in the far pocket.
He's got the left shoulder strapped. As I said earlier, had 36 touches last week. What a thrilling game that was last week.
It was a cracker, mate. I've got no fingernails whatsoever left, so... Ives, that's courage.
So Wise had to have a crack there at James Ives, as you said, and then he butted up nicely. Won the footy, got it to Lucy. Lucy on his opposite side, kicks it towards the pocket. The intended target there was Nallis. Good defence from the Golden Bear, Nicholas, over the line out of bounds. So they're in there forward, there's a whistle on play.
With a blood rule, Riddler.
So Wise will come off. We'll get a look at him here. The captain.
Left to right.
He's a tough nugget. They'll stitch him up and get him back out there pretty quickly.
Gee, I've showed some great courage then on the wing, Riddler. It was a great effort by young James, but couldn't make the most of it.
Boundary throw in, 40 out from goal. Forbes lays it down. Where are the Rovers? Matthews back in board. Got it to John James. No clean possession there. You'll get a free kick though. Is this Daniel Smith?
Daniel Smith.
Number 4. Frenchie! Umpire straightens him on his mark. He's a chance from there.
Yeah, he fancies himself as a bit of a goal shooter, Daniel, so I wouldn't be surprised if he nails this.
Helps the angle, goes for home. It's a good looking kick. Oh, he's just missed it to the near side. 1-1-7, plays one behind. So Aspley on the scoreboard. 9 minutes in. Southport bring it in quickly. And look for the targets. This looks like Cruz. He's a left footer. Long kick. We'll find the boundary line in front of Ryan Thompson. We'll have it thrown in.
On the full, Riddler. I think you'll find.
On full.
Yeah,
it's
Ryan
like a free
Thompson's
kick.
got the free.
What's Blair added to the Hornets since coming along? Obviously a lot.
He's added a fair bit, I must say. His ability to, obviously he's very knowledgeable, but his ability to manage players differently, because obviously, as you know, they're all a bit different. His ability to just know what he has to say to which player and when to say it, and just to get the group obviously playing a very predictable brand of footy to each other. So it's been terrific. And obviously Clarkey and And Stiller and Sainsbury have obviously added their own little bit as well. Oh, Ryan Matthews in trouble.
And we're missing Clark today.
Yeah, last 2 weeks he's missed a slight hammy a few weeks ago, and yeah, he's extremely disappointed, and we'll certainly miss him up forward. He's just such a class player.
So that is Wade Mills, who got it from Burge. His kick not the best. He goes again though. Quick kick towards full forward. Mark taken. The kick came from Salter. Mark has been taken directly at full forward. Looks like Baxter. Baxter it is. He'll turn around and put the first 2 on the board here for the Southport team. So just catching them napping a little bit. In it comes and he kicks a goal. And the goal umpire says bank. That's it. 2 goals early for the Sharks. 2-1-13. Plays 1 behind. So the margin is 12 points. Just that quick kick in there. Perko caught them off
Yes,
guard.
they did. Yeah, like I said before, it's a very scrappy game. Both clubs haven't been able to transition the footy from one end to the other without coughing it up. So it's just been the Southport Sharks have obviously taken their opportunities when the Hornets haven't. So a couple of quick goals have set the Hornets on their heels. So they're going to have to regroup pretty quickly. They don't want to be giving up too many goals with this slight breeze that we're kicking with.
The Hornets kicked 7 goals, 6 in their opening quarter last week.
After coughing up the first 2 goals without touching the footy, I might add. So hopefully we'll get a bit of a repeat of that this week.
We might see the same thing. Merritt now in the ruck for the Sharks. Against Reed. Falls to Keel. Just had a spell on the bench earlier, Hayden. There's Aspley again. Hasn't he grown in stature the last few weeks?
He's a good young player, great young player. Battling away there with Ryan Matthews. They've got Reed into the ruck now. Riddler, he's grabbed it and
gets it forward. Lucy it was, just bumped off it there. Kick came from Tom Daniel. Over the line and out of bounds. We'll see that a fair bit on the outer side today, Mark, won't we?
I think so, but looking at the trends like before, it's definitely a strong breeze. I really think it's slowed down, although it's hard to tell obviously in the commentary box.
The flag over
there's
here.
There's no doubt it's definitely favouring the other side of the ground, but I don't think it's favouring the left of screen as much as it was early.
Kick here will come from Dylan Reid towards the forward 50. Forbes couldn't mark. Sainsbury likewise. Kick came from Cruz. That's nice work. McQualter to Salter. Norm Dare got up for Regan Salter just earlier, didn't he?
He gave him a bit of a spray. I don't think there was any doubt as to what Blair wanted him to do.
Toy out wider to Wagner, and I like this young man, Josh Wagner. Look at that, a nice kick, laces out, misses the target. Sainsbury's there, taps it over towards Forbes. He runs onto it now, the big fella. Handball to Lucy. Lucy looking for the Hornets' first goal. Snap around the corner. He's got it. Very classy player. Austin Lucy. He's got his first, and the Hornets peg one back. 1-1-7, 2-1-13, margin 6 points midway through the first quarter.
Sounds good. Brendan Forbes, obviously a very big boy, great below his knees, dished it out to Lucy, who walked one way, lost his opponents, and be able to snap through. He's been great for us up forward, Lucy. He's an opportunist who works really hard, so he's a bit of an in-between play. He can play small, but he also marks really well, so he's hard to match up on. After
a sluggish 6 or 7 minutes to open up the quarter, we've had 3 goals in 7 minutes. And it's 1-1-7 to 2-1-13. Maybe both sides are starting to settle. Norm Dare has another...
He hasn't settled.
...conversation with Regan Salter, who comes off for a rest. Ball inside 50.
Bit of a height advantage there against young Smitty.
So it was Stanlake who took the mark, got it to Burge. McQualter providing some support. But now he's being corralled here. Smith did well. Now Birch whacks it on the boot, gets it to centre wing. Mark taken by Jason Satchell. Lays it off to Hutchinson. Looking for that switch again. Long kick to Wise. And so we can see Daniel Wise has come back on now after that cut to the left eye. He's been stitched up and a nice heavy bandage around there. Merritt. Reed. Over the line out of bounds, so we'll have a throw in. Let's just take stock for a moment. Goals to Baxter and Burge for the Sharks. 2-1-13 lead the Hornets. Austin Lucy with the only goal there, 1-1-7.
Yep, Reed's now been pushed into the ruck with us, so this is an opportunity for him to really have some physical presence, because obviously that's what he's there for. High tackle to Reed's Toy.
So it's a free kick here. Toy.
He's got Eddie in the middle on his own.
Had 7 inside 50s last week there, Toy, and now Sainsbury, silky skills, gets it to Jackson Ryan.
Yeah.
Back to Bevan. And now to Wagner. Short kick. Under pressure there, Hutchinson. He has to keep his feet. He did well. Handball there to no one. Birch comes in. Merritt. Under pressure.
Dawson.
So that's Dawson on debut.
What a terrific effort.
Now from Toy to Bevan to full forward push out. Just as the ball actually bounced through for a goal. Free kick against Forbes.
Jeez, that was great play by Dawson, wasn't it?
Wise has got it in the back pocket. Tell us a bit more about Dawson. On debut, is that right?
On debut. Obviously played a few games top up for the Lions over the last years. Come back from the National Carnivals as a second division equal best player. I think it's a Harrison medal. Came over from Redcliffe halfway through last year. Played under 18s as a 16-year-old, sorry. And just terrific player. Really good hands, great kick. He's got the biggest hands I've seen for a 17-year-old.
The Sharks have got it inside their forward 50. Screech wanted the free kick. Screaming for it out there was at the 23 in Stanlake. Kick towards full forward. Weymouth, front and centre. Good spot to be. Headland. Benny Headland, left foot snap around the corner. That's pretty good footy there by the Sharks.
It is, yeah.
Kept possession, got it to full forward, and then front and centre. You ever need to teach a kid, Perko, front and centre in a marking position, I tell you what, take a leaf out of Benny Headland's book there. He's got number 1. Pencil him in. Sharks 3-1-19, Aspley 1-1-7. Margin is 12 points.
I think the Hornets broke down there, mate. They had 3 people defending the long kick in. 2 guys went up to the punch and obviously left Headland front and square. They probably need to talk a bit more and shouldn't need 3 guys to go up to spoil the ball. But it's starting to warm up. I think this game's certainly starting to open up without any doubt.
We wait the restart. Nice bounce there, umpire. Weymouth and Forbes. Forbes will go again. As Mark said before, he's generally good at ground level. Crew's got a handball to Askey. Askey pops it up and under. McCanch has to work. Good work there by Still. I haven't seen much of him so far. Now McCanch.
Great chase.
Received it from Askey. Back to Askey and now Wise. Over the top. Daniel. And now Wise. They look the better side at the moment, the Sharks. The way they're using the footy. James gets it towards Screech. Took a mark. Too far out for him to score, though. Where's he looking? The lead came out. Merritt. Headland's by himself. He's told to play on. Kicks it towards the pocket. Wagner, the defence. That's a mark. Mark to Wagner. He wants to play on. 50 metres.
We'll take that.
He sort of sucked that in a little bit, didn't he? He took an extra 1 or 2 steps towards who might have been Merritt.
Bevan's away.
Bevan. He's on his left foot. This is Dawson. It's tumbling. It's over the line out of bounds. 1-1-7 to 3-1-19. Margin 12 points. We're 18 minutes in, first quarter. Kick from Wise. Baxter looking for the free.
Open them up.
It's a chance now here, Josh. Pops it over the top. The race is on, the foot race. Copeland and Burge. Burge will get there first. The ball doesn't bounce kindly for him, but he's got it. Takes a bounce. Corralled by Copeland. Kicks it. This is risky. If this doesn't pay off, the Hornets are away. James got it to Matthews. And now a handball. Back towards Johnny James. The former, I think he was a Mount Gravatt vulture.
He was. Not a great kick, though.
Towards full forward. Lucy. Oh, stops and props. Wise. Looks for the free kick. Doesn't get it. There's still a chance here. James. Smith. He's a goal sneak. Oh, that's good.
Hughes.
Clever kick.
Hughes.
And mark taken by Hughes. And he'll have to kick this one. Johnny James is down just to the left of screen here. We might see him down on his haunches.
I think he's right. He's a tough character, Johnny. But you're right, Ridley. Yeah, came over from, played with Mount Gravatt a few years ago. Obviously, we tried to get him over here for 18 months and had a bit of trouble with the visas, but arrived about 7 weeks ago now and played the last 5 in the seniors.
Hughes comes in, kicks a goal. Goal umpire does not move. There we go. What a game we've got here. Round 18 of the NEAFL Northern Conference. Streaming live on neafl.com.au. 2-1-13. That's the Hornets. The Sharks are 3-1-19, so margin 6 points, 20 minutes in. Tell us a little bit about Adam Hughes kicking his first today.
Well, Hughes is obviously been an Aspley junior. I think he started his football out at Sandgate, but has sort of been in and out of the seniors the last few years, mainly senior football, but I think under John Blair, he's one of the main reasons why the Hornets are going so well. John Blair's been able to get these local boys, the Bevans, the Nickersons and the Hughes and the like, and really get them up to playing as good a football as they can. So that's been one of the main areas really where I think the Hornets have improved this year, and Hughes has had a pretty good year.
So another good bounce there. Worked there by Reed. Matthews, no prior opportunity. Umpire comes in. Got a feeling this will be a very close game. I drove up here thinking it would be, but after seeing the first 15, 20 minutes, it's going to be a couple of kicks in it. Can't see a side getting 4 or 5 or 6 goals ahead. Well, I hope that doesn't happen there, Mark, but the Sharks are a chance here. McQualter kicks it towards Mills. Great tackle, Wagner, over the line, out of bounds.
Well, I'll be more than happy, Riddler, if the Hornets can get 5 or 6 goals ahead, but you're right, it's going to be a tough struggle. You know, both sides are playing good footy. They're both, they know how important this game is to them, especially from the Hornets' point of view, obviously.
In front of a good crowd here too at Graham Road. Weymouth, heard a voice. Maybe it was McCanch or Burge. Burge will get it here, causing some headaches down there in the pocket. Left foot kick and a register of minor score. 7 points in front now. 3-2-20, 2-1-13. 22 minutes in. Matt Ridley joined with Mark Perkins. As we await Robert Copeland to bring it in. Kicks it to himself, runs a couple of metres. Goes long. Screech had the front spot. James. Mills, here's a chance. We'll get it back here, Wade.
Oh,
Got around a would-be tackler and then the kick towards full forward. Baxter's got 2, 3 to beat. Hutchinson whacks it on the boot, gets it out of here, and it's downfield.
there's a let-off for the Hornets there. They had the numbers of the Sharks and half-back flank or half-forward flank for them, so it's a real let-off for the Hornets.
This is Brendan Colch. Sainsbury.
Oh, it's got Nellis over the back.
Long kick. He goes in that direction. Nellis uses the body. Ned did well. Now the race is on. James will get there first. Can he pop it over the top? That's clever. Lucy had it stolen. They might want to trap the Sharks and cause a bounce. They will.
He used the body well, then Nellis he just couldn't catch the footy. He did everything right. It was a great kick by Sainsbury, put him into space, but couldn't make the most of it.
The umpire having a good word with Josh Baxter there earlier. He was the...
We might have missed something there, Riddler.
Yeah, there might be a little bit more in that. I'm not saying he'll be reported. Good work there, Dawson. Burge it is. A funny little handball there. Umpire was on the other side. Mallon's in the thick of things. Husky again. Gee, impressive start.
Smith.
He's in the box seat here, Daniel Smith. He marks.
He will play on.
Inboard. Bevan. He could kick a goal from there.
Oh,
that's
Nellis.
a nice looking kick. Oh, Nellis couldn't quite mark. Sainsbury, that's at the back. Oh, just got a handball out in time. Wise has to do some work.
Yeah,
Mark
that was just
taken.
15.
Johnny McCanch. Now to Wise. Breaking up the possessions. Dawson did well. He'll go again here, the young fella, on debut. Handball here to Colch. Got around an opponent. Runs his full measure. Oh, maybe ran too far.
Oh,
Umpire kept the whistle down. Nellis. He gave away the free kick. So giving away a couple of free kicks down forward, aren't they? The hands in the back before from Forbes and now Nellis.
Yeah, it might hurt them. They've had their opportunities, the Hornets. The forward entries have been really positive and putting the Sharks under a lot of pressure, but they've let them off the hook with some silly free kicks.
I haven't got the stats in front of me, Mark, but I think that you'd be guessing that the inside 50s would be about the same.
I would think so, Riddler. I would think so.
If anything,
Maybe the Hornets slightly.
yes, but yet they trail on the scoreboard, 3-2 to 2-1. Margin 7 points. Keel for the Sharks. He's got a loose player inside 50. Mark taken there by Headland.
I'd imagine that'd be a tough pocket to score from today, mate.
But as you said, the breeze is dropping down.
Yes, it has.
Plays on. James from 45 goes long, and it's on its way, and he's got it. They're happy. The goal umpire. Yes, it is a goal. Rightio. Goal there. Good kick. James. A little bit poor checking maybe at the around the 50-metre line, letting James, one of the stalwarts, game number 897, just kidding, 4-2-26, 2-1-13, margin 13 points. We approach quarter time.
Yeah, as I said, mate, that was always going to be a hard pocket to score from, but the Hornets should have been a little bit more weight to that. So the hands off, put him in a better position, able to kick from probably 45 and give him a nice little buffer heading into time on, I would imagine, 13 points.
Does the breeze ever turn around here? Would there ever be a breeze facing the right of screen?
Yeah, well, normally it does go to right of screen. That's the general way the breeze, but it doesn't get windy here very, very often at all. Very rarely do we have a 2 or 3 goal breeze.
So Merritt and Forbes this time. Umpire lets that one go. Keel, Burge, long kick. That's a good kick towards Mills. Well done by Wagner. Playing a good defensive role here. Now they're waiting. Where's it going? It's going to come out to Merritt. Had to kick it quickly. Turnover. Good work there again by Dawson. Keel. James. Loose player inside 50. It's too hot for Headland and Mallon. Headland gets there first. He's already kicked a good goal. Comes in.
Gee, had a chance then, didn't he? Wagner. Had to steady.
Off hands. Margin is now 14 points. Stiller to Sainsbury.
Good looking. He's got Ryan Matthews inside.
Goes there now, and he's got some room here. The Hornets have got room. Stiller. Long kick. At the back is Reed.
He's marked it. That's a great mark.
It's a mark to the Sharks.
Yes, he probably had most of that, I would imagine.
So, what? That's funny. Nicholas thought he took the mark. Wise thought he took the mark. We thought Reed took the mark. Anyway, now Callanan, the left footer. In and out of the team in the last couple of years, Zach Callanan. Wanting to cement himself into that spot around half back as they approach finals time. Thompson and the boundary line. Let's have a throw in. 4-2-26, 2-1-13. In fact, I think that might be 4-3 if I'm keeping score myself. But let's go by the scoreboard. 27 minutes in, margin 13 points. What have you got over there, Steve? You got the same as the scoreboard. Oh, maybe I'm seeing things. Kick comes in. Tumbling ball. James.
Good strength by James.
Now Stiller. Long kick. It's off our hands. Who can get under this one? McNevin is there, the number 48. Good work there by Smith. Gets it back towards Hughes. Now to Lucy. Left foot. Great mark. A diving catch in the gully, that one from Nicholas. Then the Salter. As we approach quarter time here, Mark, there's still time for either team. Callanan and Salter share it on the outer wing, gets it to Burge. 28 minutes gone. Now Callanan. Well, there it is. Siren's gone. Good quarter of footy after a messy 6 or so minutes to open up. Welcome back. Welcome back to Graham Road. Matt Ridley here with Mark Perkins, just having a bit of a chat. So 4-3-27, 2-1-13, and as we said before the break, it was a good quarter of footy. The first 6 minutes was pretty ugly stuff, but since then. So young Liam Dawson on debut. He's just having a rest beside us here, but he had a good quarter. He was in the game.
He was. He looked very confident when he went near the footy, so he's certainly not overawed by the occasion. Oh, that's a great attack on the footy.
So the kick came from Burge, Mallon, and now back to Burge and James. So it will be the Sharks with the first clean kick inside 50. Merritt's at the back. Copeland will get there first. He wants to rush it through. He does that. So experience pays off there. 4-4-28 to 2-1-13, margin 14 points. It was a strong breeze to the left of screen when we started the call. It's died down to only a zephyr. This is Toy.
Out wide.
So Colch has done some running from full back. Poor checking by the Sharks attacking line up there. Kick inside 50. Nellis couldn't mark. They're a chance here, the Hornets. Smith. Now back to Sainsbury. Sainsbury shot on goal. It's across the face. In fact, it won't register. Robbie, the boundary umpire, will throw it in. Right in front of a good crowd here. You mentioned last week was the draw against the Suns. That was quite a good crowd too.
I think there was probably twice as many last week. It was a cracking crowd. Good weather. Today's weather might have turned a few away, but it's actually holding up at the moment, Riddler.
The Cruiser's kick was smothered. Wise. And now I think that's Salter. A little bit of an up and under. Forbes is in the box seat here. Good work there from Satchel. Satchel did good work, good body work there to keep his opponent off the marking contest.
He wouldn't near kick this if he wanted to. He's a cracking kick, but Breeze has held it up.
Kicks it to the hot spot. Weymouth gets back there. Little tentative. Sainsbury, or Sainsbury I should say, close to the line. And Salter sees it over the line and out of bounds. This is our good opportunity here.
Yeah, 2 misses early by Sainsbury. Doesn't miss too many, but he's been under pressure both times.
Ball comes in. Reed. Here he goes again. Can he have a third crack? Will they pay the mark? They won't. Off hands. 30 out from goal. Stiller on the right foot. They pay that mark. McQualter. He marks. Where's Eddie from? Eddie Sainsbury.
Eddie came over from Centrals in South Australia early in the year, relocated with his family, and we're just happy to be on the end of it, which is great. He's a terrific player, and he's been really good around, really good leader, and obviously played a number of premierships at Central, so he comes with a huge amount of experience as well.
Baxter up the ground, got it to Askey. Great first quarter, Brock Askey. And he started the second in same fashion. Mills couldn't quite get it. There could be a free kick there, it will be. And now advantage. Stiller, Toy, wants to use Stiller again, comes to Thompson. Ryan Thompson with the flashy boots.
Nallis is on.
Can he get it there though, Mark? Lucy got it to Nallis, he'll mark. And he should have a shot on goal, he will. And that was good work, end-to-end stuff.
Yeah, I didn't see that free kick, Riddler. I must have blinked. Was it around the neck there?
Yes.
Was it?
How's James in front of goal?
Actually at the start of the year I would have said ordinary, but his kicking's been really good this year. He has got a habit of missing some easy ones now. I shouldn't say that because I'll probably mozzie.
And he comes. He's hit the post.
I did mozzie.
Goodness me, James.
Get it back!
He kicked 4 goals, 1 from 9 kicks. That's a good return.
Last week,
Last week, sorry,
I think
mate.
that was all before half time as well. So for a boy who played predominantly reserve grade all last year, he's really stepped up. And there he is again.
Might take it in the back pocket by Nicholas, a state defender. Told to play on. Long kick. So margin here is 14 points. 28 plays 14. Matthews. Did he get a clean possession out? Not really. Neither did the Sharks there. Looks like McCann.
In there.
Weymouth. And now they just whack it on the boot. In fact, it's a torpedo. Good work there, Wagner.
My God, this kid is a great player. Really. He's just a really good footballer for his age. He plays above his age. He's 19 years old and plays like a 25-year-old.
Toy uses Thompson. Now towards full forward. Mark taken here by Hughes. Goes towards Nallis. Nice mark in front of there of Nicholas. So Nallis, who hit the post just a minute ago, will come in for his first goal of the game.
He had Stiller on short too. He's going to back himself in.
He'll have to start it at that right post that he hit a minute ago. James Nallis from 50. Ball's on its way. It's a good-looking kick. He's got it. Good start by the Hornets to this second quarter. Margin back to 8 points. 3-2, plays 4-4. The Sharks leading by 8 points, 5 minutes in second quarter.
Yeah, much better start by the Hornets. They've had most of the play. I think they've had probably 4 or 5 inside 50s, and I think they're starting to get the game together. So it could be a bit of a dangerous time for the Sharks. They need to weather this storm and obviously go down and score themselves. They wouldn't want to take their foot off the pedal because the Hornets are no doubt hungry for the 4 points.
We wait the restart in the middle. 3-2 to 4-4, margin 8 points. Biggest lead of today has actually been 14 points, so I'll keep an eye on that. I don't think it'll be much more throughout the game. Here's Burge. He's a very nifty customer. Whacks it over the left shoulder, goes towards the true centre half forward position. Baxter.
That's ball.
Should be done for holding the ball, wasn't. Who was in there? I think Colch and now Hutchinson. Screech ducked his head.
That's great umpiring.
Sansbury. Keep saying Sansbury, it is. Yes, it is Eddie. The umpire says he comes in and bounces.
That is really smart umpiring, Ridley. You know, obviously the Southport player ducked his head and the umpire let it go, and so umpire out all day. We'll all be happy.
Good ruck work there, but I think it was the Forbes who did the ruck work. Now Screech straightens himself up and he misses.
New Ryan Thompson, very lucky boy. He played off his man at the stoppage then, and had he kicked that goal, I think Blair would have had a fit. I'm sure you'll get that message shortly.
Well spotted. The runner came out actually right on cue there. So here he is now, Thompson. The two number ones opposing each other. Kick to Hutchinson. Margin 9 points here. Southport lead. Hutchinson wants to draw the player in and then indecisive kick towards centre wing. Nicholas at the back. Daniel did well. Got it to Keel. Popped it over the top. James runs for it. So does Mills. Good work. Still up. Now Forbes. And that's pretty good there to transverse the play. Wagner's a left footer. And he goes short and he has Daniel Smith, yes. And now James. Now Wagner. Just whacks it on the boot a little bit there. Oh, Bevan did well. Sharks have the numbers though. And the umpire happy to come in. Good umpiring so far.
Absolutely, terrific umpiring.
Plays on quickly. Weymouth wants a boundary line. Eddie keeps it in. A little bit of a banana. Lucy, one-on-one. There's a free kick. It'll go Lucy's way. Well, let's see where the leads come out.
He's got Nellis fat side. I think that's where he's going.
And Nicholas and Nellis. No mean feet there. They're a chance. Salter, risky. Gets it to Daniel Wise. Now a 2-on-1. Lucy, front and centre from 55 metres. Now Nellis on a lead. He's got him.
Cracking kick.
See, they've started this quarter the better here, the Hornets. Margin could be back within 3 points.
Very smart kick. Very light fat side. Nellis knows where to run. He's straight on the chest.
He must be quite strong, James
He's
Nellis.
extremely strong.
Yes.
Extremely strong. He obviously plays full, but his ability at ground level is exceptional. So he's very hard to match up on. Got beautiful hands, very slick hands. So let's hope he can convert, and he does.
He does. He's got his second for the quarter. Hornets back in it. 4-2 to 4-5. Margin 3 points. 9 minutes in, because it's no mean feat winning a body-on-body contest against Kurt Nicholas.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Yeah, he's very underestimated. James Nellis, I think, got a lot of clubs. He sort of slipped under the radar a little bit. Obviously, we've got some bigger name players, Lucy and obviously Clark when he plays. So Nellis has had a terrific year. Lucy starting to come into the game as well, down forward, starting to cause a few headaches for the Sharks. So.
Ball back in the middle. 4-2 to 4-5. 9.5 minutes in. Reid and Weymouth. Askey. Good umpiring too.
Yep, consistent. Sainsbury's pushed forward for the Hornets now. No, he's gone back, sorry.
Seems to be a loose man behind...
Yeah, I think it might be Sainsbury's man. Sainsbury's just gone up to the stoppage.
Weymouth again. Gets it. Stanlake couldn't trap it there. Umpire sees a free kick. It'll go to the Hornets.
I didn't see that one, but we'll take it.
Bevan.
Oh, we had Sainsbury out wide too.
Kicks it to the lead. Nicholas couldn't quite mark. He goes to ground. 40 out from goal here. That was Cruz. Whacks it on the boot. Oh, good mark there. Almost 50 metres against Toy. Screech. Plays on, goes long. They need a goal to settle things down here. The Sharks. Oh, mark taken. Courage personified by Eddie Mallon.
You don't see too many people mark in front of Robbie Copeland like that, so Robbie will be livid.
And Eddie Mallon will come in. Kick from about 35. Almost directly in front. Margin 3 points. Can he make it 9? Got under it a little bit. Looked like a pitching wedge.
That was a different kick, mate, I would think. think he'd be overly happy with that.
Didn't really kick through it, did he? He kicked under it.
He did.
More than anything, you got to.
Like on my golf shots, that was.
Yeah, I've seen you play golf too. And
Not pretty.
this is Hutchinson. He's on his toes, isn't he, Hutchie? He's looking. Oh, that's not a very good kick there. Puts his teammate Jackson Ryan under pressure. Keeps it in. Matthews. Now McNevin. Now Stan Lake inside 50. Merritt fell over. Ball's at the back. Dawson. On debut, he's done well so far. Can he trap it? Now he needs to release it. Did well. Might have been a goal saver. There's a player down. Looks like Copeland. Snap around the corner. Hits the post.
I think it's Ryan Thompson, mate.
What's happened there, Mark?
I think it's Ryan Thompson, and I'll be surprised if it's not his shoulder by the way he's sitting. He's not in a good way. So the Hornets going to be one down in defence, so they're going to have to keep hold of possession as much as they can.
So it's big Dylan Reid who whacks it out of defence. Mills, no mark.
Oh, I feel like tackle that.
Burge. So Smith from the side now. McNevin doesn't like kicking it, Liam. Callanan does towards the pocket. They might have to stop play pretty soon. They will stop play now. Mark taken by Dawson at full back.
Sorry, it is taken. Sorry, mate. I'll give you a bit of a bum steer there. I saw the shoulder bandage and thought it was time up, but it is pushy tackle. I can guarantee you, unless his neck is broken, he will be back on the ring. Not too much, but stop robbing.
Frenchie, come quick.
Well, you should get play underway now. We don't have to, it's not a blood rule, so it's good to see Copeland up and about. But
He must be hurt. Him to come up and must be really hurt. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
the play will get back underway. Dawson has it. Now he spears one towards Wagner. McNevin got a fist in there. Wagner close to the boundary line. Cruz in pursuit. Now McWalter. Kick was smothered. Screech. McNevin, no. Mellon.
Dawson again.
Who's this bloke? Oh, is that the doc? There's a... Close to the boundary line here. We're talking about that in a moment. I thought it was Uncle Arthur.
Footbasters on.
This is Sainsbury from the pocket. Kick a little bit up and under. And let's see it over, line it out of bounds. We will. So there's... Folks, so I'm not kidding. He looks like Uncle Arthur, but he's obviously the club doctor.
He's one of our players' father. He's a club doctor, Alistair Thompson.
He just floated across the broadcast in front of us. I had to ask Mark who it was. We're deep in attack here for the Hornets. Oh, James with room to move and he threads the needle. The Hornets are in front. 5-2, plays 4-7. They've kicked the only 3 goals of the quarter. They lead by a point. Wowee. 32 plays 31, 14 minutes in second quarter.
I think general play, mate. I think the Hornets are starting to really find their feet and play some really good contested footy. They've upped the ante in the defensive side of the game. The tackling has been terrific. And they're just starting to grab the ascendancy here, but obviously a long way to go, but fingers crossed. I shouldn't say that, it's a bit biased, doesn't it?
So the doctor doing some work on Copeland in the box there, so hopefully he's okay. The ball back in the middle. Very interesting game this. Aspley have kicked the first 3 goals of the second term. And as Mark said, in general play, they look the better side. Burge to Mallon. That's a good mark. Strong mark in front of Thompson, and now he plays on. Not sure who he's kicking it to, but Wagner read the play the better.
He's starting to get a bit of the footy. Old Josh Wagner across half-back, causing havoc. He always picks good options, and the switch is on for the Hornets.
Thompson to Satchel. Gets around Screech. Screech has done well there.
Oh, that's a party trick.
Taken by
Chrissy, when you get a chance.
Kicks it towards Sainsbury. Couldn't mark. Callanan did well. Nicholas wants the free kick. Umpire said play on. Burge picked it up. Looks for a handball. Salter under the left boot towards Merritt. 2-on-1. Screech will get there first. Satchel. Defensive 50. Toy. Yeah, good option. Settle things down. To Colch. Brendan Colch. Is that a push out? It is a push out.
Push him in the back.
Against
That
Cleary.
could be 50.
Go forward.
So Forbes, the recipient of the free kick. Copeland looks as though he's coming back on.
Robbie!
James gets it to Copeland, so good to see him back on the ground. Got some more strapping on that right shoulder.
Millsy back! Millsy!
Oh, these troubles. Forbes is going to mark this.
He does.
Cruisy!
Where are the Torbs? Where are the Southport Torbs not getting back?
And
On Forbes.
distance will not be a problem. With not, I can assure you that.
Look at
He
this.
kicks a ball a long way. And he's very active. He's been really active this year. Probably got his stats off the top of your head.
He had 46 hitouts last week. 15 possessions. Took 4 marks. Didn't register on the score sheet though, but he will today. Kick is on its way. Look at that. Beautiful kick. They've kicked the last 4.
Millsy!
4 goals to start the second term. And Aspley 7 points in front.
Forbes came out from Sandgate last year. Really didn't, honestly, I'll be honest, didn't really think he was going to have a huge impact, but it'd be safe to say that he's probably been one of their most effective recruits. He's freed up Reed in the ruck, he's freed up Bevan, and he's just a terrific tap ruck, and as you said last week, 40 odd taps, that's a big day out.
First 4 goals to start the second quarter. In fact, Southport have not kicked the goal in return. 6-2 to 4-7. Hornets lead by 7 points. 18 minutes in second quarter. Sharks need to do something here. Forbes it is with the clearance out of the middle. Inside 50, Reed couldn't quite mark. Salter has some work to do. James, for his second of the quarter, runs his full measure, and then he's done for holding the footy. Great desperation by Salter.
Should have kicked earlier, should have had his chance to score and took too many steps, Riddler.
They need to settle down here. Sharks, McNevin for Salter. A little bit of possession footy maybe.
Maybe that would have been a very handy goal for Hornets to give them a bit of a buffer, but not to be.
It's a poor kick. Mark will be taken by
Ryan Matthews.
someone out there. Matthews elects to play on. Silky skills to Toy. Now back to, I think that's Satchel. Now Hutchinson and Wagner under some pressure here. Young Wagner. Here's Beset upon. Got a handball out. Now a push. An advantage. And a bit of a stuffer.
Errors all round there.
Well, I don't think anybody knew what was happening. Probably should have been the initial free kick against Wagner.
Should have been, absolutely.
Strong tackle by Weymouth. Too high. A little bit of feeling in this one now, Mark. A little bit of push and shove there.
I think the Sharks are getting challenged and it's interesting to see how they react.
So this is Toy. Long kick. Nallis 1-on-1. Getting back there, Keel.
He's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble.
Good tackle by Stiller. They'll run it out of defence. Nicholas pops it over the top. Bevan read the play. There's a left footer. Squares it up. Mark taken. Ives has taken a mark. Can they kick 5 unanswered goals for the quarter?
I think the biggest difference in this quarter really has been the pressure. The Hornets' pressure's just been superb. They've really put the Sharks under a lot of pressure. They haven't been able to get clear takeaway from half back and hit targets. So this is really important to keep the game going.
Ives coming in to kick 5 unanswered goals in the second quarter for the Hornets. Kicks through it. Kicks, wow. Oh, the biggest lead of the day for the Hornets. 13 points. 17-44. 4-7-31. Margin 13 points. We're into time on now. Ives has got his first.
Good play by Bevan on the half-forward flank there. He intercepted what could have been obviously a chance for Southport to run away with it, but found Ives in the middle of the ground. And he finished with a major, so good result for the Hornets.
You just stood up there for a moment, Mark. You're looking at the weather, are you?
I'm sticking out back there. Well, that's where it's coming from. They've obviously said that it could rain later in the day, so it's not bad at the moment. No wind, which is always good. That wind's really dropped off.
Yep, Ives has got his first. 7-2-44, 4-7-31, margin 13 points, 21 minutes in, second quarter. And for the first time today, I'm now saying the Sharks need the next goal. It'll be out towards 20 points if the Hornets kick the next. We're 21 minutes into the second quarter. The rain is starting to tumble down. How will that affect the game? A long kick in came from McCanch towards full forward. Forbes is in the right spot. Took the mark and then kicked it towards Bevan. Now they've got the overlap here. They've got a player free. It's Hughes. Bevan just selling some candy there at half back and then a long kick towards Sainsbury. Nice mark. Not only do they look the better side at the moment, Mark, they're well in control. Smith to Hutchinson. He looks up, kicks it towards Lucy, couldn't mark. Mills goes back, uses Salter. He kicks it straight down Hughes' throat, within range, goes from 55 at the back, Stiller. Oh, couldn't mark. Wise, McNevin, under pressure, aren't they, the Southport defence. McCann, Salter, off the ground. Do anything to get it out there. Wise, his handball's chopped off by James. Now there's a chance. Matthews from 40. Done for holding the footy. Oh!
Oi! Get into it!
Well, now they might give this away here.
They will reverse it. They have
reversed it.
He's had some discipline. It's been a big pass there.
Yep.
I didn't see what happened
Reggie!
initially, but
Rock!
Lucy might have hit his shoulder. Can't see who it was, but he got a receipt for his...
I think there's a young fellow coming off here. Where's his name? Cornish.
I don't think he'll be popular, I would imagine.
Go on now.
Lucy to really make them hurt. He's missed. But a fantastic game of footy. As we see in this modern game, the ebbs and flows is how it all works out. Now the kick came in from full-back, and it was wayward. Cruz has to do some work. Keel got the handball. Now they're a chance. Headland got a kick. In fact, it was McQualter on that occasion. Culture's wrapped up. He's got to get rid of it. That's fair enough there by the umpire. He's giving us an explanation. Forbes and Weymouth. He's got it on a string again there, Ives. He's got the party tricks today.
He's a very skillful player. Very skillful player.
45 plays 31. The rain is starting to tumble down. The Sharks have not scored a goal in this second quarter. Oh no, Birds. Maybe that's the pressure they're under. They're getting the ball, they're kicking it. They're not looking at their options. Satchel, Sainsbury. Strong tackle, comes back to Sainsbury. McQualter, Burge, through heavy traffic.
He got away with him there.
This will be a free kick to Burge. Interesting to say it. 24-minute mark, second quarter. How important the next goal is going into half-time.
Hugely important. Oh, the smallest and the biggest up against each other.
Yeah, Weymouth should have marked that. Now the turnover. Here's a chance. Ives it is. Kicks it towards full forward. Nallis one-on-one with Wade Mills. Smith got it. Had to get rid of it. McNevin. They've got the numbers here, the Hornets. Smith. Back out towards Ryan. Long kick. Nallis one-on-one. Wade Mills. Nallis. Mark taken.
The pressure's just enormous from the Hornets at the moment. They've been Southport under pressure every time they get the footy.
How important is this kick going into half-time? 25 minutes in, they have kicked 5 unanswered goals in the quarter and kicking against the breeze. Basically, there is still a slight breeze to the left of screen. Nallis comes in and he kicks a goal. He's got 3 for the quarter.
I think bringing forward here, Russ is really starting to impose himself. Ridley, he's getting back behind the ball to help out the back line. He's his patchwork working really well. Coming off the spell at the moment, but he's really starting to impose himself in this game.
Who's coming off?
Cornish comes back on.
TD! TD!
I'll have to put the lights on there at half time. Getting a bit dark here at Glen Road.
8-3-51 to 4-7-31. Margin 20 points. Hornets lead. The Sharks need the next goal before half time. They don't want to go 5 goals down. Ball not coming out of there. James is stripped of it. The umpiring has been pretty good.
That's been good, yeah.
We get back underway. Reed and Weymouth.
I think the Sharks are certainly winning a lot of the stoppage in it, but see that was borderline, but good aggression by Reece Tor, and that's good.
So Malin giving away the free kick to too high, then giving away 50-metre line. They have lost the plot. The Sharks went in 14 points in front at quarter time with a breeze. Since then, the plot has been lost. Mark.
It has that, but
This is Toy.
this next kick in, this inside kick in is really critical. Lucy around the back trying to get the handball.
The quick kick came in. Smith back to Toy. Maybe this time from 50. Oh, he's a chance. And they want holding footy. Cruz whacks it off the ground. There's no one ahead of the football here. There's the siren. Ooh, the quarters are short here. We had 6 goals kicked. That was 27 minutes. We've had 6 goals kicked.
It was a short quarter. What can you say?
Who's doing the timing? Can you get up there?
If it was me, I would have kept it going a bit longer before going to the right, so I have to have a word in that last time.
It's half time. We'll wrap things up in a moment, Mark. Don't go anywhere. Aspley 8-3-51. Southport 4-7-31. Margin 20 points. Nell's kicked 3 for the quarter. And then singles to Lucy, Ives, Hughes, Forbes and James. That's a sorry sight on the other side of the ledger for the Sharks fans. Did not score a goal for the quarter, just the 4 behinds. They led by 14 at quarter time. Margin now 20 points. Goals to Baxter, Headlam, Burge and James. Welcome back to Graham Road, Aspley. We're about to begin the second half of this round 18 NEAFL Northern Conference match of the round here. Aspley Hornets kicked 6 unanswered goals in that second quarter to open up a 20-point lead. Matt Ridley joined with Mark Perkins. Mark, it's now raining quite heavily out there, and you probably have to say this is going to favour Aspley.
You would hope so. We would love to keep them 20-point lead. A little bit of rain might stretch out, but you know, we played Southport in the wet last year, and I still have nightmares about that game. They absolutely smashed us. So they're a big, strong side, and I'll be surprised if they don't really bounce back after that last quarter.
So the lights have been turned on here. Weymouth and Forbes. Weymouth over the top, so we're already seeing players slip over there. Stiller got a long kick. 50 out from goal, the Hornets. The 2 Jameses there. Johnny James beats David James. And then Johnny gets onto that left foot, whacks it towards full forward. Malice couldn't mark. Nicholas with the defending. Lucy doing the roving out there, but the boundary line close. Over he goes.
Oh, I hope you hit the fence, hit the seat. Johnny James, he doesn't want to do different because he can work more inside his
What did Coach Blair and the coaching staff say at half-time? Were they able to give him that?
Yeah, he was very happy, obviously, but he made sure that the players know that it was half a game of footy to go. You know, 2 quarters isn't going to cut it. We need to work hard and keep the tackle pressure up and really put into the sword, hopefully, in the second half.
I think this is Johnny McCants in the back pocket for the Sharks. I'll have to see who adjusts to where the footy the better here. Kick came from Burge towards centre wing. Colch, good defending there on Screech. Players slide in. Salter, umpire says I'll have it. We might not see as many goals. We had 12 goals kicked in the first half. We may only see sort of 8 or 7 kicked in the second half. So goals are at a premium now. And I'm tipping, just having a look around to the right of us here at Market, I think the rain can be set in.
I think it has really, yeah. I don't think it's going to be overly heavy, but I think it's going to set in. I don't think we'll see too many breaks in the clouds before the end of the game.
It looks like young Cornish has kicked out towards half forward. And a messy opening, like we had in the first quarter. It took 7 minutes to get the first goal in that first quarter. We've been going 2 minutes in. Third quarter, margin 20 points. Aspley still lead. Weymouth and Forbes. Falls down nicely. I think that could be Stanlake's kick towards full forward. It's tumbling ball. It's actually gone through. That is a goal. Benny Headland maybe. I can't even see who got that kick. Who kicked that goal? Can we get a... Benny Headland? McCanch has kicked the goal, young Johnny McCanch. Let's have a look at that. Number 33.
That's a great goal.
Well, maybe they need sort of something like that to get the Sharks happening.
That was obviously an ordinary stoppage for the Hornets. So once again, they had a few players that were just off their men and allowed them to get the clear kick forward, and with the breezy conditions of all skidding through and caught everyone unaware. So not a great start for the Hornets, but just like the Southport Sharks needed.
This is going to be a fantastic game, as it has been so far. Margin back to 14 points. It's been a seesawing battle. The Sharks led by 14 at quarter time and seemingly had the wood on them. But that second quarter was just amazing. This is Toy. Good work there from Copeland, just to give Toy some room. Now towards full forward. Nallis was caught out. James, he's silky. Handball to Lucy. There's the answer. A great answer to that goal from McCanch. Goal to Lucy. That's his second for the day. And it was quite quick. That all happened within a blink of an eye. Lucy's got it. Back to 20 points.
Great response from the Hornets.
Yep.
Johnny James, doesn't he look? He looks like it won't have an effect on him whatsoever. He hit that tack really well. Handballed over to Lucy, ran into an open goal. So it's just what the Hornets needed, just to steady. And as you can see, with Dylan Reed's now going into luck with his forwards a spell.
Good game of footy this. I haven't got the ladder on me, Mark, but if Aspley win this, do they go into second?
No, they won't.
Still a game behind.
Yeah, I think we're actually a game and a half behind Southport for their draw. So realistically, it's hard to imagine the Hornets grabbing second spot unless obviously they won all games and Southport had a bit of a brain fade over the last 4 weeks. So
Merritt giving away the free kick against Reed. Was that Reed from the Vulture Land as well? Or no, did that Reed go out to...
No, Nathan Reed. Yeah, that's Nathan Reed. Yeah, no. Dylan Reed's been at the Hornets as a junior, so he's been here for quite some time. I don't think that was a smart kick, Ridley. He had an opportunity to put Southport under pressure. He's kicked the ball really wide out to the half-forward flank. I think John Glee will be happy with that.
The Sharks. Little kick. Finds Merritt. I think it might be McQualter. It was, yeah. Merritt. Now to the long kick of Cruz, a long left foot kick towards half forward. Great body work. Oh no! The umpire's seen it the other way. Goes to Eddie Mallon, gets under the kick a little bit towards Daniel, who wanted the free kick on that occasion. So he'll probably play that a free kick on that mark.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And now Matthews out of defence towards Daniel. Sorry, Daniel Smith. Copeland. Toy. He's got some time here. Back to Smith, who pops it in the middle. Now Matthews looks towards Sainsbury and couldn't quite mark there. He runs into the Southport bench. He's asking the umpire for a push. The umpire's having nothing of it.
Very politely.
Yeah. We've got a throw in. Smack bang centre wing. 6 minutes gone, third quarter. Ives. That was clever. Trying to release a player here.
It's in the back. Well done, Johnny James.
Attacking side of halfway here. He uses Sainsbury. And then a little bit of an up and under. Hughes the target. He's in the box seat. Couldn't quite mark. Getting there first is French. Now Lucy. Lucy for another one. Trapped by Nallis. Who can get up first? It's rushed through from behind. I feel like Clinton French is like the super sub here. Had a quiet first quarter. First half.
He has had a very quiet first half. We haven't caught him too many times with us, so he needs to get on the scoreboard and cause some havoc down there.
Kick comes in towards Merritt. You have to mark those. He does. 21 points the margin now. 58th place, 37 in driving rain here at Graham Road. Oh, that is absolutely holding the footy. And then the Hornets are away. Copeland picks it up. Kicks it towards half 40. They've got the numbers. Sainsbury, kick. Nellis came out. Couldn't quite mark. Nicholas in pursuit. Up to Eddie. He might get the free kick here for being dumped. Oh, I'm not sure he can do that. I did that when I was 16, but her name was Erin. Kick from centre wing. Gets it to Burge. Over the line, out of bounds. And now it's a free kick here. It's out of bounds on the foot. You've got to put those short ones in every now and then. I agree. Just to keep people on their toes. They'll all be scratching their heads going, who's there?
I'm not sure. You've got me, but I'm sure you'll tell me at some stage.
Thompson, short. Mark taken here by Jackson Ryan. Uses Thompson. Now is that Colch?
Yes, it is.
James. He's within range here. He needs to get rid of it. He's been done again. I think that's the second time. I think we saw that in the second quarter. Now they're on here, the Sharks. Can they make amends? Screech gets it. Now it's back inboard. Burge over the top. I think this is Daniel or it's Baxter. Baxter. Snap on goal and off hands. Point. Yeah. Disappointing. He had numbers involved.
Yeah, that should have been a goal from the Sharks. Johnny James has been caught a few times, not only today, but over the course of the year. So a bit more talk from the Hornets would have been in the cards there.
Kick comes in. Ives under pressure. Again has to show some courage. Then he kept his feet in the contest there. Fantastic stuff, Ives. Got it to Smith. Smith inboard. His kick was skew-if. Turnover. That's it, the 17 in Cornish. Now Wise, can he put a stamp on the game? Bad kick. Colch it is.
Wants to go the boundary, Riddler.
He wants it. Screech wants the ball. Screech wants the free kick. Colch will get it.
Hugh Skiller is creeping in both sides now, obviously trying to adapt to the rain, but
that's right. 20 points the margin. 58 plays 38. This game will go down to the wire. Even if it's 20 points to go with 4 minutes. Kick to the outer side, the old scoreboard side. That's only boundary
I think the Hornets might be happy with that result. They can regroup, live to fight another day, put a stoppage and see if they can go forward.
Well, the Sharks probably should have kicked the goal in the last 5 minutes.
They had the numbers down there. They made some bad options.
Getting through the pack there was, I think, James. There's Wise. Kick towards Salter. Had to get a handball out in time to Stanley. He did. He was put under pressure. As is Aspley. Umpire says play on. James on his opposite side. Kicks it towards Baxter. One-on-one. Oh, the backs! Plays on! Wants to kick it around his shoulder. Kicks a goal. Touched off the boot.
Yes.
So that's 2 goals, you'd say, Baxter should have kicked. Why are we seeing more and more of that stuff?
I really can't answer it. We're not sure what's going through their head. They've wasted some opportunities.
He's a star full forward of the competition. Go back, kick the goal. Put a stamp on things.
Ryan Matthews has put the Hornets under enormous pressure here, but looks like he's found the switch.
Not quite. Mallon got back. It comes back to Dawson.
Stay with him, Zachy.
Handball to Smith. You might go back to Dawson here. Dawson might be in a bit of trouble behind play there. Mark, keep an eye on that. Kick towards Wagner. So on debut, Liam Dawson coming off. Just at the back there. You can see him hobbling off. Boundary throw in. 10 minutes in, third quarter. Weymouth, good ruck work. Stanley. Came out of the pack there.
Jack.
He's come off in immense pain and he's holding that right sort of shin. Now there's a free kick here. It's coming back.
The Hornets might be in front really, but the Sharks are certainly on top at the stoppages. There's no doubt they're starting to get their hands on the stoppage. That is a terrific kick.
Screech has marked it. But he'll have to kick from 50. Not the longest kick of the ball though.
No, he's not.
In heavy conditions now. Margin just 19 points. Screech goes the barrel to the teeth of goal. Weymouth, where are the Crummers? Cornish, I think, running in there. Wagner got a handball out. Aspley tried to stand up in the tackle. Matthews, here he is. He owes him one. He does, he got one.
Touched again.
We might have to get the video Where's Stevie? Get this video replay happening. The goal umpire thinks it's a goal, I think.
I think Copeland's saying it was.
Oh, here we go. No, it's a point. So this umpire here from the middle...
No, it's touched off the boot, mate.
Touched off the boot, but the middle umpiring...
Central umpire called it.
He's come in and called it. So yet again, I think it's Cornish. Tyler Cornish. So Baxter twice and now Cornish. All should have kicked those goals. I know that the ball comes back in the middle afterwards, but it should have been a bigger impact. But you feel as though they're getting on top of the Sharks.
But unfortunately, the Hornets need to go down now and score and really hurt the Sharks. So in saying that, they just popped up.
Matthews. Oh no, they're not going to. Maybe they won't score here. Now Aspley, quick kick, tumbling ball, a point. Can't believe it. Hayden Keel should have had a shot. I think they have lost the plot. They had the plot in the first quarter, lost it in the second. They're yet to find it.
Well, the Hornets have lost the plot as well because they can't get the ball out of their back half at the moment. They need to just get on the footy, get it down and release some pressure because they are under enormous pressure at the moment.
1 goal 4
It's a free kick to the Hornets.
to 1-1 in the quarter. So Aspley have put on 1 goal 1. The Sharks have put on 1 goal 4. It could have been a lot different. So Forbes to attacking side of halfway. And Nicholas Marks. So Crowley and Dare in the coach's box, yelling out some instructions to his players. Could have been a free kick against Forbes, the initial wrap around the torso. Clever. Copeland got it to Sainsbury, who says, no prisoners here, let's get it out of defence. Oh, almost a mark there to Reed. But Mills, likewise, whacks it on the boot. He'll get a free kick for the tug of the jumper. Bad kick though, and no mark taken. A lot of errors.
I think the Hornets
a lot of panic.
A lot of panic. I think the Hornets are trying to play dry with a footy and they just need to go back and kick it long. And the Sharks are certainly on top, so yes,
You're
the game is tightening.
You're almost better off getting meterage rather than clean possession. Like this, do that. See what happens. Thompson inside 50. Oh, Nellis almost marked
He's
it.
paid a free kick.
Free kick for in the back.
He got it. He got front spot in the middle and got the benefit of the free kick. This will hurt the Sharks because they've had 3 or 4 really good opportunities to score and the Hornets have been under enormous pressure, so this could really hurt.
He kicked 3 goals in that second quarter. If he kicks this, it'll be the biggest margin of the day, 23 points. 17 as we stand. 14 minutes in third quarter. Nellis kicks a goal. I parked my car almost directly there, Mark Perkins.
Well, mate, I put the nets up so that wouldn't happen and he just whacked it straight over the top of that. And I think he hit the windscreen of your car.
James Nellis has got 4. More importantly, folks, margin is out to 23 points. 64 plays 41, 15 minutes in, and that has to hurt the Sharks right there.
Absolutely. They really wasted some opportunities. They had all the play. They had some terrific chances to score, outnumbering the Hornets down back, and they just couldn't make it happen. They 2 touched off the boot, which is rare. So things aren't quite going away for the Sharks, but they're certainly playing a better brand of footy at the moment.
Keeping an eye on Liam Dawson on the bench.
His knee, really? I think it might be his knee. Let's hope it's nothing serious because
He's in pain.
He's got a massive future. Big chance to be drafted hopefully next year, and he doesn't look like he's in a good way at the moment.
Good to see the crowd. They're sticking around too. With some umbrellas down to the left of us and also over here to the right. So local footy's alive, isn't it? In the northern suburbs.
Well, whenever you get a chance to beat Southport or playing Southport, everyone will come out and have a look.
So Salford got a bit of a dinky kick. Sainsbury gets there first. Southport need the next goal. Otherwise,
That is a good kick.
he spotted up Matthews. Is it all over if Aspley kicked the next goal?
Oh, I wouldn't think so. There's no one you're going to get me to bite into that one.
I want you to bite too.
Nah, never going to happen.
Cruz, boundary line, let's have a throw in. 64 plays 41.
I think the Sharks certainly came out with a bit of venom in the third quarter. It's whether they can sustain it now, whether that last goal might have just flattened them a little bit. So these next few minutes are vital.
Deep in attack here, the Hornets. And Price says, I'll have it. "17 minutes in, third quarter. Coming off a draw last week. Here's a chance. Sainsbury wants to square things up. Toy marks. And
Got it crunched.
they made him earn it, that's for sure. The Southport defence. And he actually could be more hurt than we think from here. He's getting up now.
Could have shot in front of goal there, but he got it.
Go back, kick it,
I would
and then
imagine-
come off and get
I
some
would
treatment.
imagine that's how it normally
Yeah.
works. Matthews and Lucy coming up off for the Hornets.
Is he going to kick? He's going to have a crack, isn't he, Reece? There he is. Tell you what, since quarter time, it's been 8 goals to 1. This will be 9 goals to 1 since quarter time. Toy comes in. Yes! Makes the goal umpire work.
Snuck in.
Got it though. They're happy. Oh, goodness gracious me. They look good. This game could be over. Margin 29 points. 11-4. Plays 5-11. 18 minutes in. Toy has got goal number 1.
It's still only 15 shots to 16. So Southport have had more scoring shots. So the scoreboard may say it's 29 points, but this game is a lot closer than that. The Sharks have just got to take their chances when they come about because in this wet conditions they may not get too many more.
Toy coming off with an injured buttock.
Well, you picked it. Took the goal. Come off the treatment.
Yeah.
Stop standing.
I wouldn't mind coming off the treatment. If you need it. Mark, of course. Ball back in the middle, margin 29. Who can get it out of here? Tell you what, I know we talk about it, but the next goal, it really will deflate the Sharks if the Hornets can get this next goal. But I'd like to see the Sharks get back into it. I'm a commentator that likes a close game. McNevin now thrown to full forward. Hutchinson did well to get the front spot. Mallon now wants a bit of a free kick. Play on the call. They dived on it. How will the umpire see this? Throw it up.
I normally give them a bit more leniency when it's wet, so...
In attack here. Now they're a chance, Burge.
The stoppages are certainly...
On the left boot goes for home. Mark taken. Well, he actually took the mark. No, that's a mark.
He had a bobble, but I think the bobble might have been over the line.
Mark taken. Oh, this is twice this quarter here. I suppose this isn't a bad thing. I think he took the mark.
And then he bobbled.
And then a bobble. So
oh, he's called it a point. Here's another unlucky break for the Sharks.
there's been a touch-up, Mike. Baxter, Cornish, and now McNevin. But that's the way it goes.
It is.
Ball comes in.
It's footy as you say.
Smith. Good smother there from Headland. Smith burrowing his way through again. Callanan inside 50. Getting back here
That could be.
is Colch. Short kick to Ryan Thompson. Mark taken there by James. Back to Thompson. This is good here by the Hornets. Lead by 28 points.
That was a very richy kick.
Been turned over.
He livered with that.
Stanlake's got it. They need a goal in this forward thrust here. No mark taken. Mallon, good work there by Copeland. McQualter. Wagner. Mallon goes again.
Behind.
He's got a free kick here. 50! Won't be 50, lads. 28 points the margin. They need this.
They need to kick this.
You getting nervous a little bit?
Absolutely.
I've got Mark Ferguson in the box with me. 11, 4, 70, 5, 12, 42.
Johnny! Get off!
So this is Mallon. Eddie Mallon. He's a goal kicker. Mallon comes in and kicks the goal. So maybe that is what will get the Sharks started here. Deep into this third quarter. Margin snuck out as was, I think it was 29 points. It's now back into 22 points. So 70 plays 48. How do you see it?
Well, that was an ordinary kick by Ryan Thompson, and John Blair pulled him over to the coach's box and let me know all about it, because that was a kick they didn't need to make. 29 points up, there's no need to take risks like that, so Ryan will be livid, and he's going to need to make up for that, because that's giving the Sharks a bit of a sniff. Set the margin back to 22, and they must be hitting the time wrong, I would imagine, wouldn't it?
Yeah, spot on. Thanks for your comments today, Mark Perkins with Matt Ridley. Merritt in the ruck now with Reed. Give that to Reed. Burge. He's been one of their best. I've just got him wrapped up.
I think they're winning the stoppages, the Sharks. They seem to be getting their hands on the footy at all the stoppages.
18 scoring shots to 15. Yet the side with 15 scoring shots leads by 22 points. James. It spills out towards Matthews. Now to Reed, the ruckman. That's good. That's clever. Oh, that's skillful. Mark taken by Hughes. He's told to play on now, and he kicks towards the leading Nellis. Couldn't quite mark. Had a couple of bites of it. Nicholas back to Wise. And now Cruz. And his long kick towards centre wing. McNevin came out. Couldn't mark, but Callanan is there. He's on his left side, but he looks to go back towards, I think that could be James. Unless James is on the bench. Turned over here, Matthews.
Oh,
Copeland.
that was
Toy.
very risky.
Toy a couple of times. Oh, it is volleyball, yeah. We just heard that
Good throw.
And now Smith. Oh, it's clean Bolden. Cruz will get back there. He wants the boundary line or a teammate. How will he see this? He elects to go the ball.
Oh,
Smith is there. He lifted the head. Wayne Harms style. Now the handball came back.
Oh, they're out here.
Wise over the top to Merritts. Merritt can draw the player. He does. Over to Burge. Burge now a long kick inside 50. They've got the numbers at the back. It falls at the back, but Stanlake ran too far.
Oh, they need to hold this up. The Hornets are in all sorts.
Satchel, Colch. Colch has hurt himself at the back of the pack. 22 points the margin, approaching three-quarter time. 24 minutes in. What a game of football. Tell you what, if the Sharks kick the next, it really is game on. They'll get their first here. Oh, Askey just fell over.
Oh, Sonny Thompson.
Boundary line's close. I think the Hornets want to see it over there. No?
See, the Sharks had a really good opportunity when they outnumbered the Hornets. They seem to be getting back into their forward line a lot quicker than the Hornets back line. They're getting on the rebound. And, if they do lose this game, the Sharks, they're going to look back at the tape and lose some missed opportunities.
6-12-48. They've had 18 scoring shots.
They have.
11-4-70. Margin 22 points. 24 minutes in, third quarter. I think there's still a goal left in the quarter. Maybe the Hornets can get it down that end.
Oh, that's a great kick.
Bevan. Nallis. There's no one in the forward 50. He might even go for home. Left foot. Callanan. Callanan gets back a mark. Now they've got to have players. They do have players out here. Cruz and Burge. He goes over to the ladder. He's got room to move. Could have taken a bounce. Kicks it towards Stanlake. He dropped it.
Oh,
Wags. Wagner. Lucy. He's clever. Look at that. Evading the tackle. Kicks on a handball. Sainsbury. Lucy. Out of midair. Nallis. He's in the box seat. Couldn't mark. Free kick.
Train a free kick.
It's a free kick. The Hornets. Let's play on every day of the week.
Well, I think I'm not sure where that one came from, Riddler, but
You take them.
You take them, but geez, that's going to hurt the Sharks. Like, as you said, I don't think there was much in that.
We haven't seen Liam Dawson, I don't think, since that injury to his leg.
No.
Hopefully he's okay. Nellis, he's kicked 4. He has got 5. 5 goals in 2 quarters of footy. And that's gives him the Hornets that little bit more breathing space here. Back to 28 points. 76 plays 48. 12-4 to 6-12. A lucky free kick, you'd say then.
Absolutely. Yeah, there wasn't much in that. They certainly consider himself a bit stiff then. But in the funny middle, the 50-50s and the little things that seem to be going the Hornets' way, so maybe it's their day today. They need to make the most of it because they're not going to get too many chances to beat the Sharks. And I might point out, Riddler, that you may not be aware that we've never beaten Southport in the season.
Well, now's your best opportunity. I still can't see Dawson. He might have even gone into the rooms to get some treatment into the rooms. I can't see him out there.
I can't see our physio. Oh, yes, our physio's there, so yeah.
So David James running into the square there on the wing. That's better. Forbes puts it inside 50. Some more pressure on this Southport defence. Nicholas gets back, takes a mark. 28 points a margin. They need a goal here before three-quarter time. McQualter.
1 minute to go, Riddler, I would think.
McCants at half back. You've got to move it, son. And now it's kick. Hugging the boundary. Weymouth. Forbes. Over the line, out of bounds.
Got 40 seconds to go, Riddler. And the Sharks need a score here, otherwise they'll get their backs against the wall.
So Coach John Blair has come down to coach from the box, and a kick here. Daniel, Nicholas, Wise, marks and then plays on and kicks it. That's a nice looking kick, beautiful kick. Mark taken here by Stanley. So just seconds remaining in the quarter. Tumbling ball. Thompson
Oh, the Hornets are out the other side. Oh, he's got it.
doesn't want to give away a free kick or a deliberate.
Kicked it on the full.
It's out of bounds on the full. 28 points the margin.
Oh, it's against Southport kicked it on the full.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thompson it is. Long kick. Last chance before three-quarter time. Callanan. 70 out from goal. Margin 28 points.
Great deep.
Oh, yeah. So the ironical cheers of the Southport Sharks. A free kick given. Baxter has it. He's got one already.
And I reckon this will be after the siren. It's a massive kick.
12-4, 7-6, 6-12, 48. Margin 28 points.
When he can.
Three-quarter time siren not far away. Baxter for his second of the day. It's got the distance. It's got the accuracy. What a game of football. Do not go anywhere. Southport, they're coming. They've outscored them in the quarter. No, not quite, in fact. Margin is 22. Yeah, no, it's 22. It was 20 at half time. So 76 plays 54. But they're still coming, Mark.
They are, mate. It's getting very tight. But the goal the Hornets didn't ever give up. Late in the game, late in the quarter, they've had most of the play, certainly late. And to allow a goal like that, Blair won't be happy.
Timekeepers down there?
No, up in the coach.
Oh, over
to
there.
the left of the scoreboard up there.
76 plays 54. Weymouth. Is there still time for a late one here?
Sharks continue to get the stoppages.
Kick out of the middle. Screech. Well, I was about to say he ran himself under the footy, but he actually did well. Got himself in the right spot. Now, is this 50 metres? No, there's an extra whistle on play. Mark taken.
Not sure
The
what.
lead came out from Baxter. I think that extra whistle to tell the backman to come back on his mark. Baxter is marked from pretty much exactly where he kicked the ball just previously, maybe 5 metres closer. 2 goals in a minute, approaching three-quarter time. The Sharks with some momentum. This will make it back to 16 points. Kick is on its way. He sliced it. It's a point. Oh, I like that. The young lady there, the goal umpire, whacking the chest before it went through. Yeah, I like that. Anticipation. Make it yeah, make it go a bit quicker. Quick kick comes in. I think this will be the three-quarter time scoreline.
I hope so.
76 plays 55. Hutchinson told to play on. Kicks it towards Matthews. He's in the box seat. Over the line, out of bounds. They're up and about that. What a great quarter of footy we'll have in this final term.
Well, the Hornets defence need to hold strong here. They can't afford Southport to score.
Ball comes in. Important clearance, this one.
Southport have got it again.
Three-quarter time siren can't be far away. They're deep in attack. Over the back. We'll have a throw in. 31 minutes this quarter has gone for. The previous quarters went for about 27 and 28.
I'd love to have an answer for you, Riddler, but
I pick up things like
you
this.
do.
Margin 21 points. Seconds remaining. Three-quarter time. Weymouth got it down. They're a chance here. Snap around the corner. I don't think this will register.
He's kept it out, Copeland.
No score.
No
No score.
Oh, that might be an interesting point. Who knows? At the end of the day, you never know.
So at three-quarter time, Aspley still lead comfortably, but Southport are a very good unit, and they're always a chance if they're within 5 goals. 12-4, 76, 7-13, 55, margin 21 points. Well, quickly sum it up as we go into the final quarter is Mark Perkins.
Well, mate, obviously the Sharks came out at the start of that quarter and had about 4 or 5 opportunities to score. Couldn't get the score on the board. The Hornets went down and hurt them with 2 or 3 kick goals. And then to the Sharks' credit, when it was quite easy, they could have turned their toes up and thought this game was a bit too. To be honest, they really fought hard and split the last couple of goals of the quarter. So as you said, it's a really tight tussle. It's going to be a bit of a nail biter, which I'm not overly happy about.
Aspley just keeping their noses in front, but there could be some nervous moments here for the Aspley supporters. We know the Sharks will keep coming. The Sharks will kick to the left of goal, left of screen in this final quarter. Smith, that's a nice mark. Isn't this first goal important? Gee, he played on. Good work there by Callanan, but Stiller was in the right spot. Oh, Nellis got rid of his opponent. So they've made a move there. Mills has gone to Nellis. And where's Nicholas? Where's Nicholas? He must be pushed up the ground a little bit, unless they've made a move. They have. Nicholas has gone to full forward. So interesting move there from Coach Norm Dare.
I don't know if you notice in Riddler, but Chaney's still like two quick kicks and he's missed that. 2 quick kicks. He's had a relatively quiet day, Chaney, so that would have been handy for the Hornets.
Well, he's kicked 5 goals, 1 before that, and he's now got 5 goals, 2. Good return from a full forward, though. But that was the most important kick of the game, that one. The first goal, final quarter. Oh, no, he eventually paid the free kick, I think, in the end. This is Callanan. Short, I think either Headland or McCann, so I get them two mixed up. Callanan's got it back here, left footer. Long kick. Copeland in the box, he couldn't mark there, but there's Nicholas. So they've made the move. Nicholas towards full forward. No free kick there to the Sharks. 22 points the margin now. What do they need? They need 1 goal, 2 goals, just to make sure of it.
Oh, the Hornets?
The Hornets. What do the Hornets need? 13 or 14 goals?
I think they'll need 2. I think unless they can get the first couple and maybe take the steam out or the wind out of the Sharks' sails, but there's certainly going to be 3 or 4, you think, goals kicked this quarter.
So McCanch inside 50. There's
Could be one
Salter. He's a goal sneak, Salter. It's across the face of goal. But that'll be a good win there for the Sharks. They can reset. 22 points to the margin.
These stoppages are worrying me, Riddler. The Sharks have been on top in the stoppages all day. The Hornets need to tidy up in that area, otherwise they're going to find themselves under pressure.
10 goals to 3 since quarter time. The Sharks ran out of puff after that first quarter, but there's still plenty of time. Matthews and Wagner. He goes again, Wagner. That could be interesting.
Yes.
The umpire says to leave it. No. I think that's a good decision.
Oh, I think so. He didn't have a lot of other choices, but it certainly was.
Daniel told to play on, kick towards full forward. They're getting back in numbers though. Is that a mark? No mark. He wants the mark.
Offhand.
So the Hornets are getting back. A little bit of push and shove here. The rain continuing here at Graham Road. It wasn't as heavy as it was, what did we start? I think when we started that third quarter.
Yeah, it's after half-time, Riddler. Came down.
Weymouth got it down. Askey, snap on goal, missed. They need to make every opportunity a winner there.
Another clearance to Southport.
7-14 to 12-5. Margin 21 points. Still up. That's a beautiful kick. Bevan has marked. Hughes moves to him. Long kick from Bevan now. Oh, that's Weymouth at the back. Pushing the back. I think Hughes even took the mark.
It was funny, he called in the back then.
Oh no, bad kick from Hughes. Turned over. Hughes being told to play on.
He actually paid in the back then, but allowed the mark to stand, which is a bit unusual.
Kick from Askey. Coaching staff not happy. Now they're paying that the mark. So, is this Nicholas or... Is this Nicholas Mark? Is that Kurt? So Kurt is Mark. He's got that same look as Baxter, really.
He's got the same build.
A little bit bigger maybe, and maybe those boots, those green bottom boots. Kick from Nicholas. Oh, he's missed. But, well, they needed to make a move, I suppose, didn't they? They haven't got the likes... Cleve Hughes, of course, missing in the second half of the season. Copeland kicks it to himself, and then a dinky little kick. There's no authority with that.
The Hornets they're gone back into their shell, and it's going to come back to bite them if they continue to play like this, because they can't afford to try and control this lead. It's not going to be enough.
77 plays 57, margin 20 points. Daniel.
That is very ordinary football from the Hornets.
So Nicholas will get another shot on goal. We've started the quarter with 2 straight behinds. We're yet to see a major in this final term. We are 5 minutes in. If anything on the Hornets side, it's the fact that it's taken 5, almost 6 minutes for the first goal. If this is in fact a goal,
And it is touched.
It's touched on the line.
Jeez, the Hornets.
Sharks thought they had it. So that's another one touched on the line. I think it's probably 4 goals either touched on the line or touched off the boot. So maybe it is just the day the Hornets are meant to beat the Sharks. As you said, they're meant to beat the Sharks. Risky kick here, Mark.
They are in
Screech came in from the side. Aspley got it to Burge. Burge pops it over the top. Oh, Bushy Copeland goes back with the fly to the footy. Handball to Satchel. Satchel inboard to James. Now Bevan running for him here.
Oh, he's in the box seat here now. Oh, gee. Oh, he played a push the other way.
So Nellis will have a shot on goal. Oh, what a goal! It's hit the post. That was an interesting decision, really.
I don't see how that could have been a push when he had front position, but anyway, he was in the best position. But that's the sort of footy the Hornets need to play with. They need to attack and go long and put the Sharks under pressure. If they try and control this lead, they will find themselves at the wrong end of the win, I would think.
Burge kick. Aspley. They need to keep leading for him here. Aspley out wide, and Merritt had to be the defender on that occasion on centre wing. James front and centre, laid it off. Kick from Toy, I think. He's found
Lucy.
Austin Lucy is marked.
That's a massive kick, Riddler. Goes without saying, I'd imagine.
Oh,
but,
goodness me, yeah.
Once again, the Sharks have controlled the footy, and the Hornets could hurt them.
So Aspley have kicked 2 behind in this quarter to 3 behind. 7 minutes in. Lucy with the fat lady gargling. Yes, she is gargling. She's not roaring just yet, though. 12-6, 78 will update to 13-6, 84, 7-16, 58. You've got a smile on your face now, Mark Perkins. 26 points the margin.
No, I'm not quite. Yeah, listen, it all looks good, Riddler, but as you know, anything can happen in this game, especially the Sharks. They're such a good side, and it's not as if they're playing badly. They're controlling the footy, they're controlling the stoppages. There's not a lot of luck going the Sharks' way. Touch off the boot and touched on the line, but you make your own luck in this game, Riddler, as we know, and the Hornets are grabbing their opportunities. 13 goals, 6 good kicking.
Ball goes up, Merritt and Forbes. They get it forward. Lucy, Salter. Running into trouble there was Headland. Got a handball away. Now Merritt. Still in the middle of the ground here, though.
Oh, that's a clever handball after that.
Forbes to Wagner, to Bevan. Injecting himself into this final quarter. Oh, Nallis. Maybe the push was outside the 5 metre radius there. I would have played that one. Nallis kick towards full forward. Sainsbury. Stiller. Ball comes out eventually. McCanch.
The rain starts to fall again, Riddler.
Sainsbury, here we go. This will bring the house down. Lucy, you beauty! That's it now, Mark Perkins. It's out to 34 points. Lucy's got 4 now. 3 of those in the second half, and that is a NEAFL.com.au goal of the day here today.
Have a tap from Sainsbury. He just knocked the ball out in the space, allowed Lucy to run under it and he finished here. Kicked the last 2 goals, Lucy, and yeah, it's going to be tough to come back from there in these conditions. They have to virtually double their goal kicking score of 7 goals. So the Hornets might have done enough.
9 minutes in, 14-6, 90 to 7-16, 58. But this is where you need to stamp your authority on the final series coming up, just 1 month away. They can look back on this and say, well, we didn't just beat Southport by a point or 6 points, we beat the Buggers by 40, 45 points. And I'm sure Coach Blair will be wanting that now, really to run a dagger in.
Oh, it could be a throw.
Yep.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Riddler, but I don't think the Sharks have lost to a Newton or a Cloughlin club. I think their both losses have come to AFL teams.
Yes. I was reading, the kick came in there to Thompson. I was reading in the internet this week. Wise, Smith, this could be another goal here. Matthews, Nallis. Got rid of his opponent from the pocket. Can he do a Lucy? Mills. Now they're just whacking it out of there. They're giving a free kick. that the Hornets haven't beaten a top 3 team this year. They haven't beaten Gold Coast Lions or Southport this year. So they're yet to do that. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying.
A draw last week was close, but...
So this is it. Dylan Reid, a junior, as you touched on earlier today. It's a long kick. The distance was not a problem. He's actually kicked that over.
That's hit one of the bowlers in the back of the head.
Distance wasn't a problem, it was just accuracy. 14-6, 7-16, 32 points the margin.
It's hard to imagine the Sharks kicking 6 goals from here on in, so especially in these conditions.
Weymouth.
He would have to some speed.
There could be a chance here. McQualter gets there first. Free kick against Wagner.
Yeah, he played that well then, McQualter. Do the free kick. Oh, they wrap him up in the middle.
Kicks it to Birch. Margin 32 points. Is it enough?
Oh, there's loosening down forward to Riddler.
Kicks around Hughes. Under that loot. Left Birch. Copeland at the back. Elected to go the punch. Salter might get there first. Close to the line out there. Heavy bodies. In fact, that's a free kick. What's the umpire seeing here?
In the back, Southport.
Southport 3. I think it's over myself, Mark, but I suppose it's only 12 minutes in.
It is. It is. They need to score from this forward thrust, you'd think. It's a tough kick from there. I can't see who that is, if you can make out who that is.
Baxter. I'm just looking on the replay screen behind us there. Baxter in the pocket, shot on goal. He might not even score.
Well, he hasn't.
Goodness me. 7 goals, 16 with 1, maybe even 2 out of bounds on the full. 23 scoring shots to 20. And they haven't been rushed behind.
They haven't.
It's not like they've had 4 or 5 rushed behind.
I think it's fair to say some of those points were because of the pressure the Hornets put them under, but there's no doubt that they've wasted opportunities in front of goal.
Mark taken here by Daniel. The Southport supporters at home watching, they'll be thinking, Riddler, can you get excited? We're not out of this. But I'm sitting here, I think you are out of this. The Hornets have just been a better side today. Matthews, bit of a hospital hand pass there. He might be done in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, umpire says holding the footy. Don't give away 50 there, just get the ball back. 32 points to margin, 90 plays 58. Kick towards full forward. Mallon handball, McQualter in the thick of things. Free kick, so here we go, free kick to the Sharks. And McQualter, he's a good kick of the football.
It's a beautiful kick, yeah.
Pretty much in the middle stages of this final quarter. I think we're halfway through.
It's at the 10-minute mark, I would say. And considering the Hornets gave up the first 2 goals of the game, it's been a pretty good effort. But the Sharks are still right in this comp. He needs to kick this.
It's on its way. It's got the distance. It has got the accuracy, so that's a goal. So for one of the first times today, that actually snuck over the defence. It wasn't touched on
I was
the line.
waiting for the touch on the line call or touch off the boot or something, but it didn't happen. So that brings it back to...
Not a lot of G up out there though. Not a lot of calm boys who can still do this. Not a lot of belief left.
Very quiet.
Maybe they know they're gone. 8-16-64. Well, that's not over.
It's not over.
2 quick goals, bang bang, and it's back to 14 points. 14-6-90. And if you get a little bit of panic into the Hornets,
Absolutely.
who knows? Well, I'm assuming they know they haven't beaten the Sharks. Could be some panic in play. Let's see what happens. They need a clearance. Southport, as you said, have been winning in this stat. No, he's not clearing. Ball will go up again. 26, sorry.
Oh, that's a
26
terrific tap.
points. Matthews, he wanted in the back.
Yeah, good decision by umpire, consistent, done well there.
Ball goes up. Copeland now, the 3rd man up, goes a couple of times. Mallon just wants stopping. Just look at Bushy there. He knows. another stoppage, another 5-10 seconds.
It's too early to put every Aspley player behind the ball, isn't it?
No, I wouldn't. No, not yet.
No, I agree.
Weymouth. Matthews.
Good.
Just got a possession out, but he opened up for the Sharks. McCanch. Well, he got a free kick there. That was anticipation by the umpire. Cornish got it to McQualter. Inside 50. No mark there to Nicholas. Is that Copeland? How on earth did he get back there in time?
Oh, Hutchison, that is a...
Cleared got it to Wagner on the bounce. Now out wider.
Trick.
Now a kick. Received it over the line now. I think that was a Toy who got the kick.
That was Reece Toy.
The margin 26 points. Basically, Southport need 5 unanswered goals in 10 minutes. And that, we have not seen that all game. Matthews, Toy,
Oh, he drew the player well then, Reece.
Jackson Ryan, kick towards the pocket.
Make sure you tell him, kills it.
Off hands.
Towards French, being very quiet today, Frenchie.
I think Daniel Wise is telling him too.
Being very quiet.
Very good sledger. Daniel Wise, yes.
Frenchie won't be backward in coming forward in that department. That will give him the tip.
That'll be a good battle.
He hasn't got much to chirp about today, Frenchie, though, but he might have in 10 minutes' time with a bit of luck.
Hughes is in there. And this is helping out the Hornets here, looking for stoppages.
It is.
Daniel,
They're under pressure.
we've got to take some risks here. Over the line, out of bounds.
So you would imagine this would be a long quarter, really. There's not been a lot of goals, so probably got 8 minutes to go in game time.
Comes in again. He wants a free kick there. Umpire said play on. That's good.
That's a strong tackle by Satchel.
Salter. Still in play. Over the line, out of bounds. That's good.
8 minute to call from Damien Chandler, team manager of the Hornets, so he's normally pretty close to the mark.
Ball comes back into play. Well, Weymouth played for that and he got it. So showing some experience there.
And the Sharks are taken off forward.
Weymouth's kick towards centre wing. Copeland. Look at the experience. Pull the hanging trick. Pull out the cramp. Long kick. Headland. Burge. Where's the dice? They've got to start rolling it. Wise. The lead came out. Good mark taken by Baxter. Now, where are these forwards? Lead came out here from Nicholas. Might be over his head. Oh, here's a chance. McQualter for his second in a couple of minutes. Long kick. Cruz will get there first. He keeps his feet. That's a free kick. So Cruz will go back to make it a 20-point ball game. 20 minutes in final quarter. And there's about 7 to go. Is there?
I would imagine so, really. It wouldn't be too much longer than that. He's missed it. Oh no, he's kicked it.
Well, if it's a goal, it's all clear. So I think they were going to pay 50 metres with that.
Okay. I'm not sure I missed that one, but that was...
Jacko, come!
They're still right in this game. The Hornets will be starting to get very nervous, I would imagine.
So 14-6-90 plays 9-16, 70. 20 scoring shots to 25, yet the Southport side trail by 20 points. That's astonishing, really. 20 minutes in, final quarter. I haven't even written down who kicked that goal, so McQualter kicked one. And that was Cruz. Ball back in the middle, Merritt, at least he was honest. Forbes. Didn't get enough of that handball, so
to kick the ball forward then.
Merritt got the kick towards half forward. Wagner off the ground, one-on-one here.
It's the important ball, this one, Riddler.
Handball came out, so they pushed Cruz to full forward. McQualter got the kick over. Mark taken here in the pocket. I think this is Cornish. The young fella who gave away 50 in the first
called
quarter.
play on. He's called play on.
And now he's coughed up another chance, but maybe they might win it back here, the Sharks. Good work there from Bird.
They blew that. They had a chance to go back and make it 14 points. But They panicked the Sharks down a little bit.
Some nervous moments here on the Hornets bench.
The
Coach
Hornets.
Blair has come down to the ground level to coach.
That's a big.
Stay down, Frenchie. Stay down.
That's a clever kick. French did well.
Oh, that's a great
Handball to
kick up,
James.
This
Now
could be-
James's kick to Smith. Callanan's quick though. Callanan's quick. Is he quicker? No! Goal! Goal to Smith off the ground. Margin back out to 26 points. That could be it. End-to-end stuff. Once again, Cornish it was, the young fella, Tyler Cornish, coughing up a chance in front of goal. Margin back out to 26. Surely that's enough now.
I think
for
it
the
is, mate.
Hornets.
But once again, the Sharks had just, blown an opportunity to have a shot at goal, bring the margin back to 14 points. Decided to play on, turn the ball over. Hornets went coast to coast. Good attack on the footy by Clinton French, imposed himself on the game late. Got the ball out into Smith to run onto it, and those little legs got there. Got the ground from Asia.
26 points the margin. Who's the guy on the clock? Daniel.
Damo,
Damo.
Damien Chandler.
He hasn't sat down all games.
No, I don't think he ever sits down too much, Damo.
Ball back in the middle. Reed, Merritt. Now they need 5 goals. It's beyond them now, surely.
think
I mean,
so.
Southport, maybe the Brisbane Lions are the only sort of team I think that can do it.
He's going to
A
pin him.
free kick.
Ready?
22
Oh,
minutes
yeah,
gone.
50.
50-metre penalty.
He had the ball knocked out of his hand, I think, and he,
Who is that? That's Nicholas. So Nicholas will be marched 10 metres out. Kick a goal. Here he comes. Makes it 20 points.
there it is.
Maybe it's still not over.
That's a
5 minutes to go. 4 goals, 5 minutes. Lee Matthews always says. As long as you've got more,
Minutes and goals.
yep, there's still a chance.
But they need 4. It's a big ask, massive ask. But
Even though they might lose today, Southport, they've made some interesting moves here in this final quarter. Nicholas to full forward. Cruz one out in the goal square. They put Mills one-on-one with Nellis. Not a bad matchup there for the
it
Hornets.
is a bit of strength. I think they knew that Nellis was really strong in the body, and Mills was able to match him in that department.
96 plays 76. Ball back in the middle. Southport need another one very quickly. Burge had a bit of an airy.
Come on, boys.
And another stoppage. That's good.
Ryan Matthews seems to have hurt his wrist or his hand.
Ball goes up. Weymouth punches it. Who can get there first? Satchel. Joe, big hit there from Screech on Reed. But more importantly, the ball ends up with Ives. A long kick towards half forward. Daniel will get there first for the Sharks. In front of Hughes. Sold a bit of candy there and then kicked it. Interesting kick. It's risky. They have to do this sort of stuff
Jimmy
though.
James.
James off the ground. Towards goal.
It's a good
It'll
result.
go out of
Good
bounds.
result for the Hornets. Wasted a little bit more time.
They've had some good wins this year. The Hornets.
They've been none bigger than this. I'm trying to control myself here, mate. It's not easy because this is a massive game, especially if Redlands can get over Morningside. It's going to get a long way to securing third spot.
Weymouth in the ruck. Here's a chance. Bevan, he'll love this. He's got this. Has he got it? Oh, it's hit the woodwork, has it? No, it just sailed across the goal. I'll give you a leave pass. After the final siren, I'll let you get out there if you want to get out there.
No, that's all right.
Wise comes in. That'll be a
It's
free kick. 25 minutes in. Margin 21 points. No, I think it's too much. Although we did have a quarter go for 31 minutes just before. We've had 6 goals kicked in the quarter. Daniel, back to James.
Come on, Jackie, push.
Now McNevin.
The final Hornets will start to push forward behind the ball now. I'd imagine Riddler. What's in the... No, you pay it. You're putting in the back there.
Over the line, out of bounds, another win. He's won premierships in his time, John Blair. As a player and a coach.
He reminds me on a weekly basis. No, that's not true, but no, he's been terrific, and this will
He's
certainly go
loving
down
this
in
role,
one.
isn't he?
He is.
He's loving this coaching role here at the Hornets, and I think this will be one of the sweetest victories he's been involved with. in his career. They're under pressure here, the Sharks. Maybe some more cream on the cake. Maybe some Smith cream on the cake. He's got another one. Put the tape in the tape player now and have it ready. Because as soon as this siren sings, they'll be singing the song here at Graham Road.
Again, Hornets tackle pressure. Although they went off the ball there for a little while, the tackle pressure then down forward was terrific. Can't remember if it was Austin Lucy or John James that made the tackle, ball spilled free, and little Smitty got on the end of it as he does.
16-7, 103 to 10-16, 76. Margin is... Oh, it's too much now. 27 points. You can start to enjoy this one now, Mark.
Oh, well, thanks, Whitlow. I think you're right. I think it's a little bit beyond the Sharks. They've been gallant today, but the Hornets might just have too much in the tank.
Up goes Reid and Weymouth. Weymouth does it again, a little bit British Bulldog style. Stiller likewise. McQualter tried hard all day. Quick kick inside 50. This is Stan Lake. Long kick towards the right side. That's a good kick. Mark taken by Cruz.
It's a great kick.
And they're going to pay... No, he's just going to bring him back.
Mikey, kick it! Yeah, mate, when you're ready, roll up, Frenchie, cover!
Cruz, left foot.
Oh, he's missed it.
He sprayed it.
Give the story for the day. The Sharks in front of goal.
Had opportunities yet. That's right. 103-76. Margin still 27 points. 27 minutes in. Couple of minutes remaining. What's on tonight at the club, Mark? Is there a function? If there's not, there probably is now.
No, there won't be, mate. But I think John Blair will be pretty keen to tell the boys that they need to keep it low key. I mean, it's 4 points at the end of the day, and got a bigger fish to fry in a few weeks, hopefully.
Headland, kick inside 50. Leeds come out. Baxter, not having the best of days. Oh, that was his own teammate there. Well, he might get pinned. I think that's holding the footy. Two Hornets players dived on the footy to soak up some time.
Play out! Call back!
The lights are on.
Come on!
In comes James. And he won't make a mistake. Look at that.
Straight through the net.
Beautiful kick. A state representative himself, David James, a Sid Guildford trophy winner. Margin back to 21. 28 minutes in final quarter. Let's think about some best players. Who are your best? Give us three of your best.
Three of the best. Ooh, gee,
If you had to give your
if
3, 2, 1.
I would say, oh gee, that is tough. I'd say Sainsbury once again, certainly second half has been really good. I think Forbes has been great in the ruck. He's dominated certainly in the first half, but I don't think there's been anyone that's really stood out really for either side. I think it's been a good even spread by most of the players. And I'm struggling to find someone that really jumps out at me as best on ground. I don't know if you've got one.
Pretty close. Oh, gee, McNevin was hit hard there. Stan Lake, Stiller.
Although I will say Josh Waden has been really solid for the Hornets down back.
This is Shaney Stiller, former Brisbane Lion midfielder. Mark taken by McNevin. Deep in defence, pops it over the top. Burge has to go. Oh, gee, that could be a corky during the week. Askey over the line, out of bounds. So 21 points to the margin. I think Nellis threw the game open there in that 2 quarters. He kicked 5 goals in the space of 2 quarters there. I'm circling that.
Yeah, no,
Andrew McQualter, I think, has been the Sharks' best player.
He has had plenty of the footy, as he normally does. He racks them up, there's no doubt about that.
We're just waiting for the siren. It's all about the margin now. I don't think percentage will come into it with it because of this draw.
Yeah, well, if Morningside lose now this week, you would think it'd be hard for the Hornets to give up third spot. They have Redlands and Labrador the next couple of weeks. But after Redlands form today against Morningside, as we believe that they've won easily, it's certainly not going to be a walkover because they'll be still fighting for a spot in the 5. So
and another big game next week. So Redland coming off a good win, we assume, we are speaking live, and you're travelling away to Redland next week.
Actually, all the games next week, there's that super round, they're all played at Yeronga, so we're Friday night at 7 o'clock against Redland, and the rest of the game is on the Saturday.
That's right, so you've got the Friday night game. Southport, they've got man for that, so they'll bounce back with a win. Where does Aspley need to finish on the ladder, do you think?
I think where we are at the moment, we need to keep third spot. We're not going to get second.
You don't want to relinquish third to
No.
the Suns.
No.
That's what you don't want to see.
No, we need a double chance. I think that, for a number of reasons, but I think Southport would have to really have an ordinary finish to the season to think about, especially with our draw last week. And NT, it's a big game tonight, Lions and NT. If NT lose, it really puts them under the pump. So I think the next two games against the two AFL Sydney sides. So Redlands, if the Lions can win today, Redlands is right in the hunt. Oh, big Smitty's up. A little Smitty, I should say.
Just waiting for the final siren here. We're 30 minutes in. Coach Blair will enjoy this one. In fact, everybody here at the Hornets' Nest will take some pride out of this, beating Southport for the first time. Matthews, Bevan, Stiller. How about some late goals?
Oh, they're away.
Here's a chance, Hutchinson. You can go inboard, pop it over the top. Hughes. Where's the siren? 21 points the margin. 16-7-103. 11-16-82. Soaking up some time. He kicked a goal in the first quarter. They've been relatively quiet since. Adam Hughes kicks it from 55, a short one. We might even get a kick after the siren here. Toy has floated forward. He kicked the goal in the third quarter. This is a big win for you fellas.
It is a big win. There's always a game that we had penciled in. There's the siren.
So Toy to come in, kick a goal after the siren, and he does it! They're on their way to September finals action, the Hornets. And that is with an exclamation mark after beating Southport for the first time here in round 18. 27-point winners today. What a game. It's been fantastic. It lived up to expectations. Southport had their chances throughout the game. Aspley 7-17-109. Beating Southport 11-16-82. Plenty of goal kickers. We won't go through them all. Quickly to wrap it up and to let Mark Perkins enjoy the win. How did you see it?
Well, mate, obviously it's a terrific win, a hard-fought win. Southport, as we said during the game, they probably wasted a few opportunities. But at the end of the day, you make your own luck, and I think the Hornets' pressure over the day was probably marginally better than Southport's, and I think that might have been the difference at getting them over the line. And obviously, as you said, Nellis up forward was terrific. Norm Dare threw things around at three-quarter time to try and resurrect some goal scoring, and they never gave up the Sharks, but the Hornets, just their tackle pressure and their ability to make the most of opportunities, I think got them over the line.
They came back from 14 points down at quarter time to kick 15 goals to 7 since that quarter time break. Aspley 17-7-109 to Southport 11-16-82. As you said, Mark Perkins, hard-fought win by the Hornets, but they put plenty of pressure on those Southport Sharks. But don't worry, Southport Sharks fans, you're in September and you'll go almighty close to winning another title. Liam Dawson on debut, just quickly, we'll get an update.
Oh, I think it's certainly a knee injury. We have to pray that it's nothing serious. I mean, the boy's got a massive future. There's no doubt he'll be draftable next year, you would think. There's certainly clubs looking at him, and I'd hate for it to be anything serious, so we'll keep our fingers crossed.
We've got the Super Round next week, round 19, with 4 games in 24 hours at Yeronga at Leeshan's Park. So let's wrap it up here. Thanks to Mark Perkins, Matt Ridley and the team at NEAFL.com.au. Aspley 17-7-109, winning today by 27 points over Southport, 11-16-82. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week here at the NEAFL Game of the Round.